What do you have Ashley's necklace? How dare you steal from her?
How could you?
Grandma, I'm sorry. I can't stay with you anymore.
What's talking so long? Just leave already, and do never come back. You're not reporting anymore. What's with the painful act?
Emily Porter, you crazy woman! It's Emily Hart now. I heard your parents came looking for you. Finally, let go of the Porter name, huh?
Jared, don't be so hard on her. Although she's not a real Porter, Dad and Mom have raised her for years. She's like a sister to me.
She's an imposer who stole your identity, kept your place for more than 20 years. If not for her, you wouldn't have suffered so much. Sign the divorce paper. Get lost!
Emily, please don't blame Jared. He's just looking out for me. Who knew we were switched at birth? Emily, you don't blame me, do you?
On the contrary, thanks for keeping that piece of trash.
What did you say?
I didn't know about the marriage alliances with the Foxes. They signed it behind my back. I was about to ditch it. Who knew someone would snatch it up so quickly? My sister.
Emily, someone has to grab the tonic monster of yours. No one wants a divorced woman like you.
Mom, calm down. Emily is probably just upset that she has to move to the countryside.
No shit. Her parents are employed, and she has 5 brothers who are not married. Who want to stay in a godforsaken place?
After today, she isn't a Porter anymore. Ashley, you're too kind.
But
No buts. Just thinking how we feel that useless girl all these years make me sick. I want to personally see her leave.
Welcome, Mr. Raid.
Mr. Porter, the DNA test results shows that Emily is in a biological daughter.
You're not reporting anymore. What's with the painful act?
You can choose to wait for death, or you can choose to trust me.
There's a cutthroat hurricane coming down on my
It's her.
Gonna jump in.
Mr. Raid, your grandpa is safe now.
Has he woken up yet?
No, Tyler Hart called. He's found his long-lost daughter. He invited you over for dinner.
Tell him that I'm busy and send them the gifts.
But your families are friends, and you're engaged to his daughter.
Emily, we're sisters.
Look, isn't she the exporter Heiress?
Dad and Mom gave me this necklace. You should have it.
I read a line 20 years ago. The hospital caught fire. Mrs. Porter grabbed the wrong baby in the chaos.
What do you have Ashley's necklace? How dare you steal from her?
How could you?
What's going on?
It's alright, Jared. I'd planned to give Emily the necklace anyway. It's the same if I gave it to her or she took it herself.
How is that the same? If you give it to her as a gift, if I took it herself as same.
Mom, don't do this. Emily, I heard your real parents aren't too well off. This necklace might come in handy in the future. Take it.
Hey, you silly girl. Her family is as poor as they come. No number of necklace will save them from poverty.
I've paid more than my dues for the years I spent as a porter. From now on, I'm cutting all ties with you.
Emily! How could you throw away your sister's precious necklace?
Did you just say you gave it to me? Then I can do whatever I like with it.
Rumor has it that Emily's real dad is a farmer in the countryside.
Ashley's parents hired a top designer to design this necklace. There's only one in the world.
What a rotten child we take us to the countryside. It will teach her some manners. Acting all high and mighty, she had better not come crying and begging us to take her back.
You must be our Miss Emily.
Miss Emily?
You look just like your mom. Mr. and Mrs. Hart are still abroad. They told me to come get you. My apologies. I didn't want to waste your valuable time, so I hurried here without taking a better car.
You called me Miss Emily?
That's right. You're the sick in the family. You have 5 older brothers. I'm your family brother.
Look at the shitty car. Aren't they embarrassed to drive it out? It smells like paint. Is he a car mechanic? You're her real father.
Jared, is this a Rolls Royce?
This car's a joke. So is this fake logo.
You must be Mrs. Potter. This is a little token of appreciation from my employers.
No thanks. Just get her out of here.
So shabby. Aren't you embarrassed to present it as a gift?
Alright then.
How is Grandpa doing?
He's still unconscious. There's a miracle drug in the black market called Acercetin. It costs 1 million per pill, and it's hard to find. Should we buy some and give it a try?
Spread the word that I'll buy it at 10 times the price.
Yes, Mr. Raid.
Careful there, Mrs. Hart. Did the Potter think our gift wasn't enough? There's indeed 30 missions, 30 shot logs in that gift box. There's also a set of unique padding fitted in there.
What?
Mr. and Mrs. Hart, be ungrateful, Miss Emily.
Welcome home, Miss Emily. Welcome home.
Norman, who's my dad?
Your father is the chairman of Hart Corp, Tyler Hart. These helicopters belong to your family. If you wish to use them, just give the order. Your parents also bought 20 limited edition sports cars just for you. I hope you like them. Mr. and Mrs. Hart's quarters are here. Your 5 brothers live over there. If you need anything, just inform the servants.
Pleasure to be at your service.
Miss Emily, hurry back! Your grandma's crashing.
Norman, take me to the hospital. Dr. Richard, I made sure Grandma had enough medicine. She should be fine.
Who's the doctor? You or me? Stand aside. VIP patient's waiting for me. Mr. Reed, please be prepared. Surgery success rate is only 5%.
Useless.
Unless Dr. M personally comes to help.
You're looking for Dr. M?
Only Dr. M can save him now.
Gather all the famous doctors in the city within 30 minutes.
He will be gone by then. This is our society. I was saving it for my grandma. But now, you can give it to your grandpa first.
Assistant. This is the $1 million drug made by the miracle doctor, Dr. M. Your grandma is still fighting for life. How could you get the connections among the gadgets? Don't you dare try to cheat Mr. Reed. Mr. Reed, your grandpa has rheumatic heart disease. We can use injections to relieve his symptoms.
If you inject him now, he's gonna.
You got a bad idea.
Replace the heart valve. I can perform the surgery now.
Are you crazy? What does the little girl like to know? You think you're Dr. M. Mr. Reed, I'll get rid of this lunatic immediately.
You can perform the surgery.
Mr. Reid, huh? You can choose to let your grandpa die, or you can choose to trust me.
You can save me.
You can choose to wait for death, or you can choose to trust me.
If you manage to save him, I'll get down on my knees for you.
Shut up. Let her perform the surgery. Go.
Stupid woman. Where did you hide the key to the safe?
Oh no, I think I saw Emily here.
Why that stupid girl back? I'm sure she's regretting it. I come to beg us to take her back.
I don't think so. I heard that the chairman of Freight Corp had a sudden heart attack. Emily volunteered to perform the surgery.
What? How presumptuous! She's studied medicine for a few years. I claims to be an expert. Let's go.
Grandpa, please survive.
Come on. Emily's going to fail. There's no way. Mr. Wright is gonna let her off the hook. She's already left our family. But what if she implicates us? We're bad luck.
What if Grandma finds out?
Her time is almost up anyway. She's always on Emily's side. Let them worry about each other.
It's only been an hour. The surgery failed, right? Mr. Reed, she was just boasting after all. I'm sorry for your loss.
Who told you that the surgery failed?
You must be joking.
Are you hoping that my grandma died?
No, No,
Mr. Reid, the surgery was a success. Your grandpa's safe.
but that's impossible. Only Dr. M has such capabilities.
Dr. Richards, it's time to fulfill your promise.
Promise? What promise?
Dr. Richards, you said it yourself. If she saves the chairman, you will kneel and say, Uncle.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Oliver.
Miss, thanks for saving the chairman.
Save it. I did it for my grandma.
Mr. Reid,
Kick her out of the city.
have mercy, Mr. Reid.
Who was that woman who saved the grandpa?
I'll investigate right away.
I want her details by the end of tomorrow.
Yes, Mr. Reid.
Why isn't Emily here yet?
Relax. Norman said she's almost home.
It's all your fault. You insisted on going abroad. That's why we couldn't pick Emily up.
Miss Emily's home.
You are...
My precious daughter! Mommy has finally found you. Mommy has finally found you.
All right now. Come on. Let's sit down for a chat.
All right. Come on, Emily. Have a seat.
Emily, why is your handbag so basic? It's here in Parade. Don't you like the ones we got you?
It's not that...
Norman, order 100 dresses, 100 pairs of shoes, and 100 handbags for Emily. They must all be unique pieces. I want them here within an hour.
Yes, Mr. Hart.
Wait! Oh, my precious baby. Just let us do this for you. There's 5 million in his card. If it's not enough, you can use your father's.
Mr. Reid, Mr. Hart has found his real daughter. Your original engagement to Denise Hart will be switched to the real Miss Hart.
Get the car ready. We are going to break it off.
Break it off?
Emily, I didn't mean to lose you back then.
How did you find me?
The porters posted a missing person notice online, mentioning the fire at the hospital back then. Your mom had an epiphany and asked me to investigate. That's how we found you.
We're really sorry that you ended up in someone else's home.
Sir, madam, Miss Dennis is home.
Dad and Mom, did you miss me? I was traveling. Why did you suddenly call me back?
Boss, a billionaire just ordered 100 pieces of jewelry and clothing for his daughter. They want it delivered right away. I sent him all our limited edition stock. Could you sketch more designs, please?
Dennis, this is...
A poor relative?
Mr. Sanders, this way. Mr. and Mrs. Hart, these are the 100 couture sets from Flair. Mr. Sanders came to personally deliver them.
It's my honor to meet the man who bought all our couture sets for his beloved daughter.
Wow, Dad and Mom, you bought these for me? They're beautiful.
Norman, Grace, put these in Emily's room.
Yes, sir.
Here, Miss Dennis.
Emily? Dad and Mom, who is she?
You may leave.
Miss Emily? Why are you here? You look just like Mrs. Hart. Are you an illegitimate child?
Shut up.
All right, I'll leave you alone.
Wait for me nearby.
Dennis, this is Emily. She's your sister.
Hi, Emily.
Emily is our biological daughter. She was lost, but we find her again. And you...
Dennis, listen to me. When you were born, the hospital caught fire amidst the cows. We took the wrong baby. It's crazy, but you're someone else's daughter.
What? Dennis, it's true. Back then, Emily was taken away by the Potters, and the Potter's daughter was picked up and raised by a janitor. We brought you home with us.
Are you saying I'm not your daughter?
Dennis, if we hadn't come across a missing person's notice, we wouldn't have known that there was a switch at birth involving 3 families. Dennis, I'm so sorry. Your real mother died in the fire that day. She didn't survive.
You're saying that my real mother is dead? And I'm not your real daughter. How is this possible? Mom, where's the evidence?
We did a DNA test to confirm it.
Dennis, we've raised you for 20 years. You'll always be our daughter.
Emily, will you let Dennis stay?
Of course.
I knew it. My baby girl is the kindest.
Oh dear. A country pumpkin from nowhere tried to steal Dad and Mom from me. Dad, Mom, I'm grateful that you're willing to continue taking care of me. That's enough for me. Don't worry. Emily and I will get along well.
Oh, that's perfect.
Emily, welcome home.
Mr. and Mrs. Hart, Mr. Reid is here.
Alan, you're here. Come in.
Alan, it's been so long. I'm glad you came.
That's the engagement token between our families. Why did you bring it here?
Mr. Hart, let's talk about our marriage alliance.
Is Alan here to discuss our wedding date? Once he marries me, everyone, even Dad and Mom, have to show me respect.
Alan, we were just thinking about discussing that with you.
There's been a mix-up. Dennis isn't our real daughter. Our real daughter has just returned. So, you're no longer engaged to Dennis.
Alan,
Marriage alliance? Doesn't that only happen in the olden days?
this is our biological daughter, Emily.
It's you.
Mr. Reid, what a coincidence.
You guys know each other. Then there's no problem. Mrs. Hart, about the engagement, Mr. Reid intends to...
Mr. and Mrs. Hart, I came to discuss my wedding date with Emily.
What?
You saved my grandpa. He's awake now. As my fiancé and my grandpa's doctor, should you visit him?
That's right. I'm sure he's eager to see you. Emily should pay him a visit.
Sure, but about the engagement...
Let's go have a chat.
Dad!
Oh my, Emily, I didn't know that you were a doctor.
Emily.
Miss Dennis.
Chris, why are you here?
Miss Dennis, I'm worried about you. You must be shocked to find out that you aren't Mr. and Mrs. Hart's biological daughter. You've always been filial to them. It doesn't matter that you're not related by blood. They shouldn't treat you this way.
Chris, watch it! Don't talk ill of my parents and sister.
But I feel bad for you. You've lived here for 20 years, yet they cast you aside the moment their real daughter returns. You even have to give her your fiancé.
I'm just an adopted daughter. The marriage alliance has to be fulfilled by Emily.
You grew up with Alan. Although you rarely see each other, Emily has no right to butt in. You are his rightful fiancé.
What can I do?
His grandpa is in the hospital. This is your chance. As long as grandpa to acknowledge you, then Alan won't have a choice.
You're right. I'll visit Grandpa tomorrow.
If I'm not mistaken, you came to break off the engagement.
Well, I can't let our elders down. Am I right, my fiancé? See you at the hospital tomorrow.
Mr. Reid, you accepted the engagement because of Miss Emily, am I right?
Busybody. Emily, I finally found you.
What's going on? How did you become the Hart Empire's heiress?
It's a long story. I need your help with something.
Go on.
When I was born 25 years ago, the hospital caught on fire. The Harts are so powerful. How could such an accident happen? 3 babies being switched at birth.
It's suspicious. I'll investigate it.
Here, try this. It's your favorite fruit.
Thank you, Dad.
Have some more. Emily, are you visiting Alan's grandpa later? Let me go with you. I can keep you company.
You wanna go too?
I'm sure Emily isn't used to meeting high-profile people. I'm worried she'll get nervous. I'm familiar with his temper. If Emily says something wrong, I can help her out.
That's right. Mr. Reed Sr. adores Miss Dennis. He'll be kind to Miss Emily for Miss Dennis' sake.
Mom, Dad, I'm down eating. I'll head out first.
Watch your mouth. Are you saying that Mr. Reed Sr. won't like Emily?
You better know your place. If you run your mouth one more time, you are fired.
Mr. and Mrs. Hart, I'm sorry. Please forgive me.
Emily, don't be angry. Grace didn't mean it that way. Please forgive her. I'm sure Grandpa wouldn't want us to fight because of him.
Who's fighting?
Alan, why are you here?
Alan,
I've come to get Emily. I heard her talking about my grandpa. What about him?
It's nothing. Let's go.
Emily, Alan, wait for me. Alan, I heard that your grandpa isn't feeling well. Let me come.
No need. Grandpa wants to see my fiancée.
Emily can go as your fiancée. I will go on behalf of the Hart family. Take me along, please.
Only my fiancée is fit to represent the Hart family.
Miss Denise, Mr. Reid already has a fiancée. Please show some respect. Miss Denise, Mr. Reid already has a fiancée. Please show some respect.
Miss Dennis, why didn't they bring you along?
Why am I lesser than her? Besides, I knew Alan first.
Miss Dennis, don't be disheartened. Miss Emily grew up in a less environment. She's just a pretty face. In all other aspects, she can't compare to you.
Really?
Of course, Miss Dennis. You excel in music, chess, academics, and even painting. You are also a socialite and a violinist. The Reeds are upper-class aristocrats. They only accept cultured people. They won't be interested in a nobody like Miss Emily. I'm sure Alan is just momentarily taken by her. Once she slips up and embarrasses the Reeds, he will realize that you are the most suitable person for him.
That's right. I'll get Grandpa's recognition.
This is for your grandpa. It's good for the heart.
You alright? You didn't sleep well last night.
It took some time to prepare this medicine. I hope it works for him.
You put so much effort in that. I'm sure it will work.
Mr. Reid, please show some respect.
Doesn't Mr. Reid have misophobia? He seems perfectly fine around Miss Emily.
What's going on?
Emily, your grandma woke up. She wants to see you.
Huh. You should head to Grandpa first. I'll go later.
The old lady has finally woke up. No matter that, we must get to the key to the safe today.
She fell sick because of Emily. It might be not so easy.
Please use your head. The company's shares are locked in the safe. If you don't secure them, the old lady will give them to Emily. I don't even know what Emily did to gain her trust and make her neglect her real grandmother. Emily, why are you here? You came here to beg the old lady to take you back?
Emily, you've been staying at the hospital all the while?
You're like a cockroach that just wouldn't die. Stop dreaming and thinking that the old lady will save you.
Retina faded again.
She's none of your business. Honey, I'm sure she told the reception that she's our daughter. Tell the nurses to not let her in anymore. She's no longer part of our family. Ashley is our only daughter. Don't let her come back! Why are you still here? Hurry up and leave!
Grandma needs rest. Make sure you don't disturb her recovery.
Who are you?
It's Mr. Reed.
Mr. Rain, I'm sorry, I wasn't intentional.
You bitch! How dare you offend Mr. Reed? Emily, I didn't know that you're friends with Alan Reed. I'm Emily's adoptive father.
Adoptive father? Is this how you treat Emily?
Of course not. Emily's our precious daughter. We've been taking care of her for 20 years. Emily, tell him.
Oliver.
I'm fine. Let's go. Grandma needs rest. Let's visit your grandpa.
How did she snag Miss Ray?
I've told you, not be so harsh on her before. I can't believe we offended Alan Reed.
Honey, calm down. She performed surgery on his grandpa. She got lucky and managed to save him. Now the Reed own her one. Since she's so concerned about the old lady, I'll call her back. As long as the old lady is here, she'll have to listen to us.
The porters abused you.
When Studio was giving birth, the hospital got fire, and she almost died. So she has always thought of me as bad luck.
Oliver!
Wait. Alien, you plan to stand up for me? Grandma has always been nice to me. Although the porters are mean to me. They've raised me for 25 years. What is it?
The Emily I know isn't so forgiving. The Emily I know isn't so forgiving.
Alien, we only recently met. You think that you know me? Alien! Do we know each other from before?
You tell me, my forgetful fiancé.
Aiden, wait up!
Grandpa.
Grandpa!
Doctor!
What did you do?
I just fed him some tonic. Grandpa.
As society.
I followed Dr. M's prescription. Who knew he's a crack? Who sells fake medicine? I followed Dr. M's prescription. Who knew he's a crack? Who sells fake medicine?
It's fine. The medicine isn't fake. Grandpa just had surgery. This medicine is too potent. Lay him flat.
Okay.
Emily, what are you doing with those needles?
Keep quiet. You are a disturbance.
Alan, how could you treat me like this? Alan! I was only concerned for Grandpa. Wait until getting a proper doctor. Emily's going to make things worse. Emily knows what she's doing.
Miss Emily, you're here. Thank goodness.
I'll leave the rest to you.
Emily.
Where's Miss Reed?
I don't know.
Emily, I know that your real parents aren't rich. I'm aside to see you go. Here, take this card. There's $3,000 inside. It's my gift to you.
$200 is more than enough. Why did you give her so much?
Emily, take it. Oh, I heard that you saved Mr. Reed Sr.'s life. The race on a different level. Introduce Mr. Reed to me. I will help you with them.
You're buying a chance to make Alan Ray with $3,000?
Why? Is that not enough for you? Be grateful. Otherwise, we'll take it back. Stupid girl, stop right there.
What we are touching?
Emily, Mr. Ray is
her fiancé.
My patient's family. Alien, I'm a doctor. That's why I saved your grandpa. This too bribed me to gain access to you. What say you?
How much?
$3,000.
Her value of saving a reed is only worth 3,000.
Sorry, Emily.
I heard that you kicked Emily out.
We didn't. Emily's our precious daughter.
Who's only worth 3,000?
It's not like that. I was about to transfer this man's living expenses. I know that your parents are poor. I'll cover all your expenses from now on.
Cover all?
Yeah, I will cover all expenses. How much do you need?
How about 100 million?
Say what? 100 million? Why don't you just rob a bank? Say what? 100 million? Why don't you just rob a bank?
It's faster to rob you.
You have a problem.
Alright, even if we go broke, I'll send Emily the money.
If you can't do it by the end of tomorrow, pack your bags and leave the city.
100 million. Part cop hasn't even made that much over the years.
I told you that Emily is a backstabber. She reduced Mr. Reed, and now she's trying to get back at us. How will we find the money?
Mom still has her 30% shares. If they sell that, this will be enough.
But your mom hasn't woke up yet. And who knows if she already has a will? What if she left all her shares to Emily?
Are you in need of help?
You told them a lesson. Why aren't you happy?
They're grandma's family after all.
Your grandma has a serious heart condition. Esther Stain has been keeping her alive. It cost 8 million pop in the black market. She's been taking at least one a month for the last 5 years. The porters definitely can't afford that expense. You're Dr. Ian, ain't you?
Aiden, you investigated me.
I just want to know my fiancé better.
Our family had a marriage alliance. I've never agreed to it.
Why won't you accept me as your fiancé? Do you hate me?
You will get nothing but trouble by messing with me.
It's my nature to get into trouble. Sin doesn't have a flair on business. You've been running Port Court behind the scenes all these years. Am I right?
What else do you know?
What if I tell you I know all your secrets and I can solve all your problems? Can I marry you then, my fiancé?
Miss Emily, the herbs you've been searching for are being auctioned tomorrow. I'll go with you.
Very CEO Weldon Sender. How's you, Miss Emily?
A guy's voice? Miss Emily, who are you with?
I'll attend the auction myself.
Miss Emily?
It seems that I have underrated my fiancé.
Is my identity so important?
Anything related to you is important to me.
Why? We've only just met.
7 years ago in the Silver Triangle. You really don't remember? You can save me.
You can choose to wait for death, or you can choose to trust me. That was you.
You finally remember. I'll go with you tomorrow.
Emily! Hey, what's going on?
Alan, believe me, I like you so much. I wouldn't hurt your grandpa. It was an accident. I heard about a wonder drug, so I bought one and made it into a tonic for grandpa. I didn't expect to worsen his condition. It's all Dr. M's fault. He's a fraud. I got scammed by him.
You're saying that Dr. M is a fraud?
Alan, please leave me. I like you so much. I even treat your grandpa like mine. I would never hurt him.
What did you say? You almost killed Mr. Reed Sr.?
No, it wasn't on purpose. It's all Dr. Dam's fault.
Emily, should I forgive her?
She does look pitiful.
Emily, help me. Please. Help me get Alan's forgiveness.
If you're really sorry, kneel in front of Grandpa's ward for 3 hours. If you're really sorry, kneel in front of Grandpa's ward for 3 hours.
You messed up big this time!
Miss Dennis, what are you doing? You already begged for forgiveness. Why are Mr. and Mrs. Hart so harsh?
Yeah, I've apologized so many times.
Miss Emily shouldn't interfere with you and Mr. Reed's relationship. I've watched you grow up. I really feel sad for you.
I really wanted to get along with Emily. I treat them like family.
My baby girl, you saved him.
Emily, why did you come back? Why steal everything that is mine? An eyesore like you should just die.
You're so good.
Jared, everyone important in the city is here today. Will we be able to get the exercising?
Don't worry. My family is pretty powerful too. Few can outbid me.
Thank you, Jared. You're the best. I would be so lost without you. I just want to save Grandma. If only I could transfer all her illness to me.
Silly. You've already suffered so much.
I'm not afraid. I'm willing to bear all the pain as long as Grandma survives.
You're so kind. Unlike Emily. Isn't that Emily?
Emily? Is she here for the exercising too?
She must want to gain your grandma's favor with her Searsitin and return to the family.
Does she even have the money?
Didn't you see her coming with a guy?
Jared, don't say that about Emily. After all, she was once engaged to you. If I hadn't returned, you would have married Emily. I ruined Emily's happiness. Even if Emily has really stooped so low, it's all my fault.
You are a real Porter. You belong here. And you're meant to marry me. Don't blame yourself. Emily has enjoyed a good life. It's only right that she returns what's rightfully yours. Even if she wants to marry me, I won't accept her. I only like you.
Jared.
It's starting. Let's heading. Why is he here?
Jared, who is he?
He's the eldest son of the richest family in the city, the Hart Corp CEO, Dylan Hart.
Make sure we get everything from the auction.
Yes, Mr. Dylan.
Have you prepared my gift to my sister?
Yes.
Mom and Dad have set the wedding day with a race. Mr. Senior has a bad heart. This herbs will be my sister's story. I don't want you to embolden my sister. Remember, get everything regardless of the cost.
Yes, Mr. Dylan.
Just bid for anything you like.
6 exercising herbs are being auctioned. They're beneficial to our grandparents.
You heard that?
Yes, Mr. Raid. We'll get it, no matter the cost.
Why don't I see Emily? Could she be in a private box? Why don't I see Emily? Could she be in a private box?
Only important people like the Harts or the Raids are given the private boxes. And there's no way those tycoons would be interested in her. She's probably lurking in some corner.
Oh, poor Emily. Will we be able to get the exercising herbs?
Don't worry. Those big shots won't be interested in some insignificant herb.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 86th Lizard Charity Auction. All procedures from this auction will go to charity. Thank you for your generosity. Now I present our first item of this auction, the acid-13 herb, starting at 1 million.
See? The first is always the cheapest. We'll definitely get it. $1.1 million.
Guess the number 46 bids 1.1 million.
Jared, you're the best.
Of course.
Guess number 46 bids 1.1 million.
Jared, you're the best.
Of course.
VIP box number 2 bids $2 million.
$2 million? This worthless herb is so valuable.
$2 million going once.
Jared, please.
$2.1 million. Guess number 46 bids 2.1 million. $10 million. VIP box number 1 bids $10 million.
Are they crazy? What?
Mr. Hot, we've got a competitor, huh?
$100 million.
Forget it. I'll find something else that works.
When my fiancé wants something, no one else can get it.
Mr. Dillon, someone offered 10 times more and got the acid-setting herb.
What?
Mr. Dillon, someone offered 10 times more than this and got the acid-setting herb.
What?
How did you...
No one can take what my fiancé wants.
But you've broken the rules of the auction.
In Heiress City, the race set the rules. I pay the sellers 10 times the price. It's a win-win.
Alien.
If money can buy your happiness, I'll willingly oblige.
Mr. Dillon isn't that.
Hidden!
Mr. Dillon isn't that.
Hidden!
Fake faces hiding everywhere. Made up, makeup, made up stairs to hide their stolen air. Don't look too close, don't you dare. Stupid seems to be in the air, everywhere. Blameless, I'll shatter through the glare. Make it, take it, they won't share. I can't fake it, I'll just make it on my own.
I'm sorry, our schedule is already full.
I'll just name them on my throne. I can't fake it, I'll just make it on my own. I can't blame them, I've just got
What?
to get to
What?
the truth.
What? Got it.
I read all the lyrics so I can sing along. I am the latest colors, I stand
Mr. Reed, it's been a long time, and this is... Oh, it's Mrs. Reed.
I'm not.
You're Sunbi. You are the first woman Mr. Reed has brought here. Mrs. Reed, is there anything you can't eat? Anything you can't eat? Clear the value. Come on.
Alright, come on. Don't let it ruin your mood. Nebula is the best restaurant in the city. I had to book a month in advance for it. As compensation, alright?
Jared, you're so nice to me.
Of course, you are my fiancé.
Sorry, we're fully booked tonight.
Who could have booked out the entire restaurant? Such extravagance. Why is she allowed in?
Sorry. Only VIPs and our staff allowed on the premises.
Why is she allowed in?
Sorry. Only VIPs and our staff allowed on the premises.
Who did you see?
I think I saw Emily.
Emily. Impossible. She can't possibly afford a meal here. With her status, unlikely.
Maybe she works here to be able to stay in the city. Jared, could you pull some strings to get Emily a job? I fear for her safety. What if these rich people take advantage of her? She used to have a good life after all. Now she had to compromise just to stay here in Lyria.
Her life is no longer our concern. Let's wait out here for a shift to end. I'd like to see the arrogant Emily in her current pathetic state.
What do you fancy?
Let me go.
Let me hold you a little longer. Emily, are you upset? What's wrong?
I'm fine. I just thought of a rose garden in the countryside. That was before my adoptive parents' family business bloomed. They really came home. Grandma stayed with me night after night. These roses look gorgeous, exactly like the ones in my rose garden. Unfortunately now, everything has changed.
It's okay. If you are willing, from now on, I'll be with you forever. Let's build a new rose garden together.
Aiden, do you think I'm a little girl?
Of course not. I see you as my fiancé.
You...
Miss Emily.
You know each other.
Everyone recognizes the world-renowned violinist, Sis Katie.
No, you're exaggerating. I haven't practiced much lately. If it wasn't up too far, I humbly apologize.
Leave us. You know each other.
Everyone recognizes the world-renowned violinist, Sis Katie.
No, you're exaggerating. I haven't practiced much lately. If it wasn't up too far, I humbly apologize.
Leave us.
Miss Emily, I didn't know it was you. Was invited here last minute. I thought it was wealthy, non-music-savvy people who hire me for amusement.
Your skills have regressed.
Why isn't that bitch out yet?
Jared, how about we just leave?
Huh? She's coming out. Look, she's with a man. Looks like she's got a new wealthy boyfriend.
Jared, how about we just leave?
Huh? She's coming out. Look, she's with a man. Looks like she's got a new wealthy boyfriend. Yeah, what's the high and mighty Emily doing here? Just a few days and you're with a new sugar daddy?
Watch your mouth!
Jerry Fox, are you a mad dog?
You dare insult me?
Emily, how could you beat up Jared?
Why not? Do we need to pick a day for it?
What's going on?
It's nothing. Just a mad dog.
Helen Reid, you better not so full of yourself. The foxes...
The foxes? Blacklist them citywide.
You... That bitch, Emily. She rubbed her wealthy boyfriend in my face.
Jared, I can't believe she's with Alan Reed now.
If my dad finds out about this, he'll break my legs.
Jared, don't worry. I have a plan.
What plan?
In a few days, there's a charity music gala. I got second in the prelims with my violin. I heard that Dylan Hart will be presenting awards to the top 3 winners. The prize money is 50 million.
Baby, you're amazing. When you win Dylan Hart's acknowledgement, we'll leverage Hart family's influence. There's no way we aren't able to take her down. Let's go.
Dennis, you've been so distracted lately.
Are you thinking about your fiancé, Alan Reid?
Exactly, you won't even hang out with us. What keeps you so busy?
Are you preparing for your wedding? When are you getting married? Oh my god, am I hallucinating? Look at the luxurious goods. Oh my god, am I hallucinating?
Look at the luxurious goods. Denise, are all these gifts from your parents?
Wow, these are from Flair's latest season. Did Mom and Dad feel bad after buying so much for Emily? That they had Flair design an entirely new line for me? I knew it. Blood ties can compare to foster kindness. Mom and Dad prefer me over that country pumpkin.
Good evening, ladies. I see you're wearing Flair's designs.
William Sanders? Aren't you Flair's CEO?
What's with all these gifts?
They're for the Hart family's 6th daughter.
Emily again? But Mom and Dad have given her tons of gifts. Is this not enough? 6th daughter? That's you, Dennis. No doubt they are for you. Keep it down. It's getting late. You guys should get going. Come. No doubt they are for you. Keep it down. It's getting late. You guys should get going. Come.
Denise, why are you keeping such low profile?
Dennis, isn't that your fiancé? Why is he holding another woman's hand?
I'll teach her a lesson.
There. Let's not make a scene. She's a relative. What relative? She's seducing your fiancé.
Denise, she's picking on you. How can you hold back?
She'd had a tragic past. You know how my parents love doing charity. They're planning to adopt her. She's probably using her tragic past to gain sympathy from Alan. I'm sure he's holding her hand out of pity. Anyway, this is just a misunderstanding. Isn't donating money to her a form of charity? Why adopt her? All right, you guys should leave. I'll handle this.
Yeah, I mean, that's crazy.
Miss Hart?
What are you doing here?
Wow, Alan Ray dares to hold Miss Emily's hand, and she hasn't killed him.
Oh, you're here, Mr. William. Alan's here too.
Are these clothes from you?
Mr. Raid ordered Flair's latest designs.
You're giving me Flair's designs?
Mr. and Mrs. Hart, I figured Emily didn't have time to shop since she's just moved here. I bought some casual clothes. We are free. I'll go shopping with you.
It's not just some. Aside from Mr. Raid, your 5 brothers also bought the entire line from Flair's latest season.
What?
At least those bras care for their sister. Alan, come here. Have a rest. Have a seat.
Come here.
Alan, please take a good care of Emily.
Emily, how does it feel to receive your own work as gifts?
I can't believe you made me pull an all-nighter for my own gift.
I only found out this morning when I received the delivery address. Why didn't you tell them you're Flair's real boss? I didn't expect that Miss Emily is so ruthless. She not only ripped her father off, she even ripped off her fiancé. She's got 2 big shots wrapped around her finger. She's really on another level.
Dad, Mom, Alan, and even my brothers love Emily so much. My brothers haven't even met her, yet they bought her so many gifts. Grace, Alan called Emily his fiancée. He escorts her everywhere. He's never had another woman in his car. He bought her so many luxury items and even held her hand.
Miss Dennis, calm down. By name, you're still Mr. Allen's fiancée. Go on. You're the one who deserves to be with him.
My baby girl is so nice. Alan. Oh, that's the Reed family's heirloom necklace. Honey, Alan's grandma used to wear that necklace.
I remember.
My grandparents said if I met the love of my life, I should give her this necklace. This necklace passed down to daughters-in-law. Emily, I know from the first sight, this necklace was meant for you. This necklace passed down to daughters-in-law. Emily, I know from the first sight, this necklace was meant for you. Get some early rest.
Alan, wait!
Seems like everyone has acknowledged me.
Huh? What's wrong, Dennis?
Dad, Mom, Emily, in a few days, there will be a charity music gala. I won first place in the violin preliminaries. I'd like to invite you to the award ceremony.
Sure.
Really? Huh. Emily, shall we go together to show Dennis some support?
See the Evan wears his kid inviting me to be
Emily.
a judge for? Okay.
I'll go too.
When I win first place, I'll make sure everyone knows I am the real Heiress, and Emily is just a useless country pumpkin.
Miss Dennis, your overall look today outshines Miss Emily.
Grace, don't try to comfort me. I know I'm not as good looking as Emily.
Miss Dennis, your features exude elegance. You have the look of a wealthy heiress.
Grace, do you think Alan will like my outfit?
Of course. If I were Mr. Reed, I'd have head over heels. Miss Dennis, be confident. You'll be the most dazzling one on the stage today.
Mrs. Dennis, Mr. Reed has arrived. Miss Sue is not up yet. Master and Lady Sue is sleeping as well. Would you care to greet Mr. Reed first?
Alan, why are you here so early today? Emily is not a morning person. Let me get you something to drink.
No need.
Alan, I'm sure you haven't had any breakfast. Let me get you a warm glass of milk.
No need. I'll just wait here for Emily.
Sure. But it's really boring to wait here. Since the weather is great, let's take a walk in the garden.
Miss Denise, I'd like to wait here alone.
Alan, you've been quite distant ever since I got back.
Have some self-respect.
I know you like Emily, but talking to me won't hurt. Besides, Emily is very understanding. She won't get angry. It won't hurt to talk to me, right?
But I mind.
It won't hurt to talk to me, right?
But I mind.
Alan, I really like you a lot.
Emily.
Emily, please don't misunderstand.
Go on. Continue.
Emily, it's not what you think.
Then what is it?
She just touched my clothes.
Aiden, you're here early.
Dad, Mom, I'll head first.
Emily. Emily!
What happened?
I'll go check.
Let's check it out too.
All right.
Emily, listen to me, please.
What do you want from me?
What can I do to make things right? I'll do anything for your forgiveness.
Really?
Yes.
Then, get lost. I don't want to see you for the next 2 days.
Oliver, how did I win a girl's heart? Oliver, how did I win a girl's heart?
Mr. Reid, you have no love experience, so you should learn from books. Relax. I'll help you.
No way. I can't even go 2 hours without you. Not to mention 2 days. What about you punish me physically? Or have me starve for a few days?
Emily, don't go too far. It was just a little chat. Why are you making things difficult for him?
What is it to you?
I'll kneel for 3 days and nights if it makes you happy.
You hurt him. It's our relationship. None of your business.
You said our relationship. Have you finally accepted me as your fiancé?
Ella, you will spoil her if you act like that. You should
Mind your own business. Happy wife, happy life. I'll do anything to see her smile.
But
You're angry because you care about me. You're angry because you care about me.
Stop fooling around. We're gonna be late to the gala.
Amelia, I'll go with you.
Miss Emily, I found some information about the hospital fire 20 years ago. Only the rich can afford staying at that hospital. There were 3 pregnant mothers at the time. Only the niece's birth mother couldn't be identified. Witnesses reported hearing an explosion.
Explosion.
The baby switch must have been a ploy. Someone was targeting your parents.
Keep investigating.
All right.
Amelia, what explosion? The person on the call sounded like a guy.
It's none of your business.
Amelia, we have a strict upbringing. You're already engaged to Alan. You should stop contacting other men publicly. If people find out you've been fooling around, it will ruin our family's reputation.
Do you like Alan?
If people find out you've been fooling around, it will ruin our family's reputation.
Do you like Alan?
Of course not.
Then leave me alone.
You... How dare a country pumpkin talk to me like that? Do you really think you're fit to be an heiress? I'll show you who's the real deal at the music gala.
Don't go! Mom! When are you coming back?
Emily! Enough with those theatrics! You are terribly busy! You think we're free? Just a more high fever and you called us back?
I didn't.
As if! Your grandmother called and demanded us to come back! You know that we lost a few projects because of this!
Alright, dear. She's still a child.
Oh, child! Have you ever seen a child use her grandmother back email her parents? Your mom has boiled her nuts! Emily, your actions make me hate you even more! Stop crying! It's dying annoying!
Dear, calm down. She just misses us. She doesn't know that ever since her grandpa's passing, we have to manage the company while so many are trying to see us fail.
She's nothing but trouble.
Poor child.
Grandma, if I become more accomplished and earn for the family, Dad and Mom won't have to work so hard, will they like me more then?
Grandma loves you. It's okay.
Emily. Emily. Are you alright? Did you get enough sleep? You fell asleep despite such a short trip.
Why did I dream of the past?
Did you have a bad dream?
I'm fine. Let's head in.
Oliver, investigate something for me.
I heard you won a big award last season. Mrs. Potter, I heard Ashley won second place in the National Music Festival. You should have shared such great news with us. Were you afraid of cheating us to Yuyu?
Even the official account of the event mentioned it. And the first place went to that Heiress, Denise Hart.
Ashley's so young and talented. She has a bright future ahead.
I heard the top 3 this time will receive their awards from Dylan Hart. They also receive extra prize money. Ashley's young, but has a bright future ahead of her.
Chloe Mason.
Isn't she the head of Masons? Even she's impressed with Ashley.
It seems that the Potters are on the rise.
Mrs. Mason, pardon me.
I heard your daughter won second in the music festival. I've come to congratulate her. She is an outstanding young lady.
Ashley, thank Mrs. Mason.
Mrs. Mason, thank you.
I'd like Ashley to become the spokesperson for our brand. Our family runs a violin business. Dennis Hart, who won first place, was our first choice. But given her Heiress identity, she turned us down, so... What do you think? It's a 1-year contract. The signing fee is $7 million.
Mrs. Mason, you think too highly of Ashley. It was just a small award.
That award is highly prestigious. Ashley is impressive for getting second place. But I have one condition.
What is it?
During the contract period, there should be no negative press, or else the penalty is tenfold.
Nothing to worry about. I'm sure Ashley won't get any bad press.
Great! We have a deal then.
Sean, our daughter is amazing. She makes us proud.
You're right.
Ashley is amazing, isn't she? When Mom wakes up and sees how completed Ashley is, she'll regret treating Emily so well.
Alright, that's enough. Stop bringing up Emily.
I'm just being honest. Ashley just earned $7 million. When Mom wakes up, we should have her write a will to transfer her shares to us and give some to Ashley. We will be settled for life then.
Alright. You have repeated that topic so many times already.
Hey!
Emily dear, your dad and I decided not to publicly announce your return to our family for now. There are too many eyes in the media watching us right now. Once it's public, your every word and action will be scrutinized.
What do you think?
Dad, Mom, I agree. Keeping a low profile and cautious is best for everyone.
She's so pretentious. Who wouldn't want to be known as the heart heiress? Dad, Mom!
Dennis, you here?
Let's head inside. Let's go.
Miss Emily, will you attend the music gala?
I'm already at the venue.
Where are you? I'll ask the staff to welcome you.
It's alright. I'm already inside.
Everyone will be ecstatic to finally meet you.
I'm here today as an audience.
Our special guest today is Dylan Hart. I heard he's a die-hard fan of yours.
Emily, everything alright?
Nothing. I'll head to the restroom for a bit.
Emily? Why are you here? Only participants and staff members are allowed in here. Are you working here now? Ah, I know. You're here with your sugar daddy.
You finally dropped the innocent act. Do you want to get beaten up like Jared?
You wouldn't dare. I haven't gotten revenge for Jared.
Huh? Then do it now.
I'm warning you. Dad and Mom are here with me today.
So,
if you touch me, I'll tell them, and you'll end up embarrassing yourself.
how old are you? Still hiding behind your parents? If I hear you say the words sugar daddy one more time, I'll cut out your tongue and feed it to dogs.
You wouldn't!
Try me.
Oh, I'm sorry, Emily. I didn't mean it. How dare you!
I'll let you know. I'm not your mom. Don't think you can get away doing shit like this.
Ashley, are you okay? Emily! How dare you hate my daughter? Let's go! Let's go now! Apologize to Ashley right now! And you owe her a slap! Or are you meant to pay? Apologize to Ashley right now, and you owe her a slap! Or are you make you pay?
In the past, I let it go for grandma's sake. But from now on, I won't go soft on the porters anymore.
I know. While you are here, you are jealous of Ashley's achievements, so you snuck in here to embarrass her. You are so evil. How did we raise an ungrateful bastard like you?
Have you spent a single cent on me growing up?
You spent the party's money.
It's grandma's money.
I won't stand here argue with you. Just apologize. Let's go. Don't touch me. I want her apologize.
Mom, let's not attract the reporter's attention. We'll have our chance. Let's go.
Ashley, don't stop me. Don't be scared. Mom's here to protect you.
All right. Show me what you've got.
You ask for it. When we gain favor with the Heiress, I'll make you pay.
Ashley, does your face still hurt?
When I win over Dylan Hart, I'll have my chance to sit where Denise's heart is.
Alright, okay. Emily, Dennis, your mom and I have some work matters to handle. All the best, Dennis.
Dad and Mom, go ahead. There's still time before the award ceremony. Take your time, okay?
Dennis, we'll get back before the award ceremony. Emily, call me if there's anything.
Emily, do you play the violin? Have you won any awards? I started learning at the age of 4. Even the great Ciscati accepted me as his disciple after hearing me play. Do you know Ciscati? He is a famous violinist who has won over 50 awards in his life. Emily, who's your violin teacher? Have you received any awards in this field? This country pumpkin will just be a nobody who will never amount to anything.
Next up, please welcome our second place, Ashley Potter, who will be performing Sorrow.
Chorus of composition is perfect. It's ethereal.
But her technique is somewhat lacking.
Other than the intro and outro, the chorus is written pretty well. Still, the chorus really shows her capability despite her age.
Ciscati, aren't you recruiting talented disciples? How about her?
Her intro and outro weren't great, but the chorus was impressive.
Wasn't I good enough? Why is Emily sitting there?
I didn't understand it.
I prefer Ashley's composition. Aside from the intro and outro, the chorus was brainwashing.
I agree, but at the same time, I like the chorus better. Next up is the award ceremony we've been waiting for. Let's welcome our Music Association President, Mr. Dylan Hart, to present the first prize to Miss Ashley Potter. She doesn't deserve that.
Mr. Ciscati, what do you mean?
You heard me. Be honest, did you compose that song all on your own?
Of course.
So you're saying every note and melody was written by you, not someone else?
Mr. Ciscati, I'm not sure what you heard, but there seems to be a misunderstanding. I found the music sheet in Emily's old room. I'm sure she wrote it herself. There's nothing like it online.
Ashley is so talented. There's no reason for her to apologize. Sheesh.
Perhaps Ciscati confused it with something he heard elsewhere. Hence the confusion. That's the command C.
Mr. Ciscati, do you have any evidence? Of course, I do. Of course, I do. Last March, my mentor VM submitted the work to be included in the music textbooks. This coming September, everyone will see VM's original piece that was not previously disclosed.
I didn't plagiarize. I wrote this song at home. Can you prove I didn't write it at home?
Your words carry no value. Do you dare say those words to VM herself?
VM.
VM is a legendary violinist. She has won countless prestigious awards around the world. She's world-class.
Coincidentally, VM is here in the audience.
VM? It's impossible. Why would a big shot like her appear at the small events?
I'm sorry, Miss Emily. This participant plagiarized your work.
Is this a joke?
I'm sorry, Miss Emily. This participant plagiarized your work. She not only disrespected you, is also an insult to our composers.
Emily, you're the one who set this up. Huh, I know now. You impersonated VM and told Ciscotti to expose me publicly. You conned him into believing your nonsense. VM has such a huge fan base. Aren't you afraid her fans here will come after you?
That's right. How could she be VM? I don't believe a world class like VM to be a young lady.
Emily, you stole my identity for 20 years and lived in luxury. Luckily, Dad and Mom found me. You hate me, so you want to see me fail. Your real parents are poor, so entertain different guys every night just to stay in the city. Which sugar daddy did you come here with today? For the sake of our family, I kept your secret. Who knew you'd go to such lengths to discredit me out of jealousy?
The Potters are so easy to manipulate.
Why does she look like the woman Ellen brought to the auction?
How dare you slander the great VM? The entire Violin Association can't even compare to 1/10 of VM's talent. You think you can bully her just because she looks young? I'll let you know the entire Violin Association stands behind VM. Don't you disrespect her.
What's your relationship with Ellen Ray?
She plans to steal Miss Denise's fiancé. Mr. Hart, you need to teach her a lesson. You need to teach her a lesson.
Who dares teach my daughter a lesson?
Mr. Hart.
Dad? Mom?
How could you watch them bully your sister and do nothing? What kind of big brother are you?
Sister. You are my long-lost sister.
She's the Hart family's heiress.
That's right, she doesn't need to tell lies. She's the one and only VM.
Ashley Porter, you are a disgrace to the violin community. Pack up and leave.
I just met your high school classmate earlier. Why not invite her on the stage of a speech?
Candice Lee.
Hi everyone, I'm Candice Lee. I was Ashley's classmate. Ashley grew up in a poor family. Before high school, she had never learned the violin. She couldn't even distinguish between low and high notes.
What a pleasant surprise to know there's a musical genius in our family. Looks like we're celebrating tonight.
All right. I remember now. I saw you once at an overseas event. You are Flair's lady designer and real boss, aren't you?
For real?
It's true.
My fiancé is so outstanding, I might feel a little inferior.
Emily brings so much pride to the family. How could the Porters not appreciate her?
Why do you have to bring those heartless people up? What a mood killer.
I'm sorry, Daddy. I'll make an announcement. If anyone dares to work with the Porters, they will be enemies of the Hearts. If anyone dares to bully Emily again, I'll make them wish they weren't born.
We made a cake and...
Shut up!
How was the violin competition?
I don't want to hear anyone mention violence ever again! That's right, Shade Emily! That's right, Shade Emily!
What did Emily do this time? She's so ungrateful. If it weren't for you taking care of her all these years, she wouldn't have been alive right now.
That's enough! Ashley the one at fault. If she hadn't plagiarized, we wouldn't have been humiliated. It's all Ashley's fault for being dishonest. If we had known, we wouldn't have gone there and end up being the laughingstock.
Mrs. Porter, Ashley is the face of our brand. We received reports that Ashley plagiarized VM's original work, and it was publicly called out by VM herself.
Mrs. Let us explain.
I only found out 30 minutes after the entire thing blew up. Our brand is getting boycotted. It's already at this point. Explain yourself.
Mrs. I'm sorry. Let me explain.
In our contract, it's clearly stated that any negative press from Ashley would result in a $17 million penalty. Wire us the money within 3 days, or I'll see you in court.
Mrs. Where are we going to get $17 million?
Mr. Sean Potter, I'm Miss Emily Hall's lawyer. Due to copyright infringement, please compensate Miss Emily with $100 in 5 days. Otherwise, we will sue you in court.
What? The wretched Emily is asking for $100 million? Why should we pay?
Because Ashley plagiarized her work. Stop calling her rest. If you hadn't kicked her out, she could have helped our business with her identity as the famous VM.
How would I know she's VAM? She never mentioned anything. She's so cunning. Darling, why don't we talk to her? She's so flirty.
If only you'd been more kind to her, things would have escalated to this point. Hi, Emily.
Who's this?
It's Dad. Ashley shouldn't have plagiarized your work. We've criticized her severely at home. Are you free? Ashley would like to apologize to you personally.
No need.
Wait. Please, Emily. Please forgive Ashley. And forgive me and your mom for hurting you. Please, for Grandma's sake.
Don't bring Grandma into this.
I know. I'm unworthy of mentioning her name. But if your grandma picks up and see our business failed because of me, her condition will worsen due to the disappointment. Everything's my fault. I know you hate us, and I don't hope for forgiveness. But if we could find it in you...
I can't.
At the point, there's only one way left. Mom, your family weak. Ashley, hurry up to give Grandma the pillows you got her.
Okay. Grandma, is this more comfortable?
It's too hard to take it away.
Mom, Ashley just wants you to be comfortable. She got you some other stuff. Look, she got you fresh flowers. You've been sick for so long. You must miss the sun outside. These flowers will bring a touch of summer to you.
Lilies aren't toxic, but the strong fragrance is poisonous, causing insomnia. Are you trying to kill me?
Mom, it's Ashley's goodwill. She even bought you digital tables. She spent so much to make you happy.
6,000.
I say, Mom, Ashley loves you so much. Mom, you were unconscious for so long. We come every day to take care of you. Right? Ashley also made your favorite food for breakfast. Say, she even scolded her hand.
If you have something to say, say it.
Mom, the company has been facing some problem lately with so many properties, but it's still not enough to cover our losses. Mom, could you transfer over some of your shares to save us?
Don't you have your own shares?
Mom, if we sell our shares, the company will fall into someone else's hands.
So be it. Since you're not capable, just let someone else to run it to save our family from bankruptcy. How am I going to face our ancestor when I die?
Mom, the company has flourished over the years. That proves my capability. It's just that market down lately.
Are you sure that's the reason? Everything's to kick the Emily out of the family. Everything has been falling apart. She's the god of wealth, and you sent her away unknowingly.
Mom, calm down. With our shares, Sally and I were able to manage the company freely as the main shareholders. You can finally sit back and relax when we make more money to support you.
That's right. We just need your shares to overcome the current crisis. Otherwise, we don't even suggest that.
I won't help you.
Mom, if we don't do something, the company will go bankrupt.
You dug your own grave. If you had considered my feelings, you wouldn't have sent Emily away when I was seriously ill.
and separate us forcefully. Mom, Ashley is your real granddaughter. Why do you keep thinking about Emily?
I don't care. I won't transfer you my shells, the car, the house, or my bank book. I won't give you anything.
Miss Emily, come quick. Your grandma is critically ill.
Grandma, wait for me.
Her heart ruptured due to aortic dissection. Sudden ventricular fibrillation.
CPR.
CPR failed. Blood pressure dropping.
Continue. Get the defibrillator.
Emily.
Bring it here!
Emily, it's too late. Her body cannot take the surgery.
The site.
Emily, don't cry.
Grandma.
Just now, I met your grandpa. He says, my time's up. He's come to get me.
No.
Look, he's right here.
No.
He's smiling at me.
No.
Emily, your medical skills are remarkable. You already saved my life so many times. This time, I'm going for real.
Stop speaking. I'll try something else. I'll save you for sure.
You have done your best. I know my body best. It's time for me to go. I only regret not being able to see you walking down the aisle in your wedding gown.
Emily,
Have you come?
I figure you came here. Your parents said you rushed out in a hurry. I was worried. Grandma, I'm Emily's fiancé.
That's a relief. I am no longer burden to you. Take care and be happy always.
Grandma! 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 Grandma, wake up! I haven't taken you overseas for a holiday. I haven't properly introduced you to Aileen yet. Go back. Grandma, you promised me you'll live up to 100. Grandma, wake up! Wake up! Wake up!
Emily, you've done your best.
Doctor, help. But I failed to save her. Why couldn't I save her? Why? Just why? Why?
Just cry if you want to.
Helen, I couldn't save her.
Emily. Why did her grandma's condition suddenly worsen?
Porter Corp's assets will triple, and we are about to expand oversize. This year, we are expected to emerge top 10 within Lyra City. I also want to congratulate my daughter and son-in-law on their engagement.
How did you persuade Mom to give you the shares?
Literally, I have my method.
That's great. Her shares saved us in time. If not for her, would be dead meat.
I thought Jade would be Ashley's ticket to a good life. Oh no, he'd be stupid enough to get on Ellen Ray's best, and now the Fox's businesses are all suffering.
Ashley, come meet my cousin, Kurt.
Hi, Kurt.
Hello. My younger brother-in-law's pretty cute.
Don't flatter me.
Kurt, why are you eyeing my fiancé like that?
I just found her very funny. That's all.
Dear friends and family, today we celebrate the joyous engagement of Ashley Potter and John Fox on behalf of both families. I would like to express our heartfelt thanks and warmest welcome to all our friends and family who have come here.
What the hell is that? Tamed off!
Explain yourself.
Jared, listen to me.
Fuck off! What lies are you spouting now? That it forced you? Your expression said otherwise. You seem to enjoy it.
Is this how the Potters raised your daughters? Shameless and a slut.
Come on, get up. You know what kind of person Ashley is. She would never do something like this. I'm sure someone is pranking her.
That's right, isn't there face swapping technology? The man and woman in the video must be actors. This is a prank to run this engagement party. Who did this? Who? Fess up!
Shut up! Do you think I'm blind? Anyone can see that's Ashley. It's her face and her voice. It's not imitable. Shameless.
Ashley, say something.
I don't know who pulled this prank. It must be someone who's jealous of my engagement. Who is it? Fess up. Confront me face to face.
Who are you to ask me to confront you up front?
Mom, we're in deep trouble this time. We have to help us, please. Who spied on me? Stop the video, stop it! Mom, Emily's trying to ruin us. We've already taken loans from banks and friends. The interest loan is $500,000 a month. The company isn't able to afford it. Our profits barely each $70,000 each month. There's no way we can clear our debts.
So, what do you want me to do?
Mom, don't you have 70% of the company shares? Could you sell them to help us out?
I am old, but I'm not foolish. If I agree to sell the shares, will you take me back?
Mom, I can read you a guarantee. I'll definitely pay you back. If the company goes bankrupt, your shares won't be worth anything.
If you hadn't done so many selfish things over the years, I would have considered helping you. But now, you've dug your own grave, so lie in it.
Mom, we've never asked you for anything over the year. It's just this one time. Why won't you help us?
That's because Emily had always cleaned up your messes, but you're stupid enough to kick her out. I've made myself clear I won't help you. Just give up already.
Mom, I see you as my own mom, that's why I've already compromised. I'll ask you one last time. Will you help or not? Will you help or not?
Are you threatening me?
You old hack! I show you some respect and you get haughty. You'll help today whether you like it or not.
Let go.
Let's go. You old hack! If it weren't for your son's sake, I would have killed you long ago. You are ungrateful and disrespectful. Always acting like a big shot in front of me.
Help! Someone help!
Calling for help. Let's see how you call for help now. You old hack! How does it feel to suffocate like this? I'll give you a last chance. Will you help or not?
How could you?
Honey, listen to me.
How can we have an engagement party without rent?
Emily,
Why would you display a memorial photo at Ashley's engagement party? Are you insulting Ashley or Grandma?
Grandma's dead. So yes, do we need to display her photo?
But in that sense, I'll say, what happened to your grandma? If Mom is in the ER right now, we'll go to see her when the party's over. To scare us.
Shouldn't you kneel and beg for forgiveness before Grandma's photo? After all, you guys killed Grandma.
Oh, what? Mama's vertigo.
You're right, gentlemen!
Emily, everyone's watching. Let her go.
Emily dissenses the memory of the Pot family. As Potters will handle this. You're not Potter, you have no say.
Who says my fiancé has no say? Who says my fiancé has no say?
Mr. Reid.
Emily is the only granddaughter she recognized, and the sole heir listed in her will. She's more qualified than all of you to seek justice for her grandma.
Mr. Reid.
Who else has an opinion?
Emily, I just found about this after watching the video. The most important thing right now is to lay your grandma to rest. We can decide the matter later, okay?
Lend us a hand.
Emily! Emily! Get them!
What do you want?
No!
Make them confess. Then send them to prison.
Stay away!
I'll follow up on the rest. You should get some rest.
No. I want to see Grandma lay to rest.
Emily.
Miss Dennis.
Is it done? Do I no longer have to see that annoying Emily?
Rest assured, everything's been arranged. Emily won't be a bother to you anymore.
It's your own fault for being the real heart heiress. VM, and even Flair's real boss. Since I cannot replace you, you should just disappear.
Denise,
why are you here?
so many things have happened lately. I came to check on you. What's going on in your family?
It's nothing. It's all in the past. Huh? What are you doing back here?
What? Should I not have come back?
What are you doing back here?
What? Should I not have come back?
Emily, you're finally home. Did you manage to resolve the matter?
Everything's fine, Mom.
It's only been a few days. Why do you look so pale?
Denise, what's going on? Isn't that the woman I saw last time? Why is she calling your mom?
Go home first, okay? I'll explain later.
Don't rush to leave. Stay and have a cup of tea.
Why are you hurt?
This isn't my blood. Mom, after sorting out Grandma's stuff, we almost got hit by a car on the way home. Luckily, Alien protected me.
Hit by a car? Hit by a car?
Hit by a car? What bad luck. Luckily, Alan's alright.
If you acknowledge me as your brother-in-law, shouldn't you update your friends as well?
Luckily. What do you mean? I don't understand.
Aren't you telling everyone that Alan is your fiancé?
But he is Denise's fiancé.
Dennis, explain yourself.
Dad, Mom, Emily, Jade, Alan and I are no longer engaged. Perhaps Jade still thinks we're a couple. Jade, don't talk nonsense in the future.
Denise, what are you saying?
Miss Emily, Miss Dennis has always treated you like an older sister. She wouldn't spread rumors and risk ruining your sisterly relationship. Your accusations not only hurt Miss Dennis' feelings, it also ruins the family harmony. If Miss Dennis has to pick between you and Mr. Reid, I'm sure she'll pick you. You've misunderstood her.
So you're saying it's all my fault?
Grace, I'm aware of Dennis' character. I've also watched Jade grow up. Jade may be pampered, but she knows right from wrong. I'm sure if Jade knew Emily was my real daughter and that Emily and Alan are engaged in love, she wouldn't say otherwise.
What? Emily is your real daughter.
That's right. We've misunderstood many things.
Dad, Mom, stop talking!
Denise, are you trying to blame everything on me?
Mrs. Hart, don't you trust Miss Dennis? You've always trusted Miss Dennis until Miss Emily came along.
Emily has suffered a lot outside for so many years. From the moment we found her, I vowed not to let her suffer any more. For so many years, we have all loved Dennis like our own. Even though Emily has returned, we still provide and care for Dennis. I'm just making up to Emily for all the years we weren't there for her. Did I do something wrong? Should I have not done it?
Mr. Hart, you've misunderstood. I didn't mean it that way.
That's enough. Now that I know someone's been calling my daughter a home rocker, I can't stand by without doing anything. I need to know the whole truth. Jade, tell me. I need to know the whole truth. Jade, tell me.
Dad, Mom, I don't feel well. I'm gonna head upstairs. Emily, don't worry. I won't steal your fiancé. He only has eyes for you. Even if I liked him, nothing would change. I'll stay out of your sight to avoid any misunderstandings.
Denise, where are you going? I treated you as a friend, and you used me. Mrs. Hart, Denise told me Emily is just an adopted relative, and that Emily wanted to steal her fiancé and her place as a rightful heiress. Denise, I can't believe you like that. From now on, we're no longer friends.
Dennis, how could you?
Mr. Hart, Mrs. Hart, please believe Miss Dennis. She's innocent.
Grace, save yourself first.
Mr. Reed, what's this?
You plotted to use your own daughter to gain power, and you've been inciting Denise to get rid of Emily. And what's next? You both will take over the Hart's assets together.
What?
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 This can't be real. How could I be the daughter of a maid? I'm the Hart family's heiress!
Dennis.
How did you find out?
A maid who cares too much is suspicious.
Possible.
Dennis.
Stay away from me! It's only a tiny maid! You're not my mom!
But I am, Dennis. Otherwise, why would I be so nice to you? Everything you have today, you owe it to me.
Mom! Dad, take Mom to the hospital. I'll handle this.
All right.
Mom!
Miss Emily, we found out Denise is the daughter of your family's maid, Grace. Her father is from the Silver Triangle. In order to steal the Hart family's fortune, they plotted the hospital fire to switch the babies and almost killed your mom.
Got it. Thanks. Now, it's time for us to settle the score. It's time for us to settle the score.
What can you let the fries do? Stay back! Unless you want to see headlines that Hart committed murder and arson!
Do you think I care?
You may not, but Mrs. Hart has raised my daughter for 20 years. She'll be heartbroken.
Leave.
Emily.
Let's go.
My sources tell me Dennis might be related to Silver Triangle. Those people have blood on their hands. Take care of Dad, Mom. I'm going to investigate.
Emily.
You can choose to wait for death, or you can choose to trust me.
Emily, what other secrets you are hiding?
Alan Raid.
Alan Raid, how dare you show your face here?
Isn't this my cheap brother-in-law?
You guys are right on time. Emily's in trouble.
Wait!
So, you're saying that the woman you brought to the auction is our sister, Emily?
Dylan, you really messed up the facts, man.
Enough chit-chat. Let's save Emily.
I found her location.
If Emily is harmed in any way, I'll bury them alive.
Dennis.
Why did you bring me here? I'll let you know. You should just give up now. I'll never acknowledge you as my mom.
You can't stay with the Hart anymore. Where else will you go other than here?
Shut up! You're not my mom. She's a Hart, not whatever you are.
Dennis, It's no big deal even if the hearts don't take you back. You are still the daughter of a powerful man. You are the Silver Triangle Mafia leader's daughter.
What did you say? What did you say?
The Hearts are just a bunch of rich people. Your dad was only interested in their connections and wanted a collaboration to expand the business in the Silver Triangle. However, Tyler Hearts turned him down. That's why your dad switched to you and Emily at birth. You wanted to inherit the Hearts' fortune. Who knew?
Who knew? I'd return, huh?
Emily, how did you find us?
That is not important. What's important is those who hurt my parents. Don't think about escaping.
Girl, you have some nerve coming here alone. Once you're gone, the entire Heart fortune will be mine. Get her!
It's impossible.
Your sister, Emily.
Hello, brothers. It's finally over, fiancé. Well, you didn't think I could fight, huh?
I knew. You saved me once in the Silver Triangle. I knew these people couldn't hurt you. I'm just curious. How many other identities do you have?
Take a guess.
So, are you ready to add one more and be my wife?